Amazing, beautiful people, how you doing? And welcome back to another anime reaction video. It's no secret that I am a huge fan of the Saga of Tanya the Evil. In fact, it is, to this day, maybe one of my top 3 most successful anime reaction series I have ever done. And that was over on the second channel, including the main channel, by the way. So I freaking loved the anime. And I didn't even know this video existed. And a lot of you have recently been recommending that I react to it. And it's literally called Tanya, the ISEKAIED Demon. And honestly, I'm a bit confused and a bit curious. And I'm wondering what the frick this video even is and why it's taking me so long to react to it. So please fill up the comment section with other recommendations. What other anime reactions have I not recorded yet that you cannot believe I haven't recorded? And also make sure you support these reactions by liking, subscribing, watching all the way to the end, and leaving a comment down below for the algorithm. Unless I'm into my first time ever reaction to Tanya, the ISEKAIED Demon. Also, wait, hold on. Shout out the channel, CJ the Champ. Is that how you say their name? They're the ones who made this video. Link to their channels in the description. Now, let's go.
So then after this is over, she's like, wow, y'all did it. Congratulations.
Well done, well done.
Now let's start exercise 2. Huh? Y'all got 48 hours to get your asses to the camp. So quit looking at me stupid and get to stepping.
Is this nigga serious?
It literally reminded me just how amazing, just how freaking amazing this is. This anime actually is. I'm trying to like look at what the intro is, man. What is this intro? What is this? Wait, oh, we checked out a CJ the Champ video before. This guy's so cool. I love his videos. Yeah, this series, if you haven't seen Saga of Tanya the Evil, you're missing out.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time to return to the round table of Black Air Force activity because a new challenger has approached to be judged and to take their rightful seat at this sacred table of demons. And it's none other than this sweet, innocent look.
So adorable.
Bro, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat this shit. The literal spawn of Satan, Tanya von der Gurchoff. This ain't no damn little girl. This is a demon child, a warmonger, a tyrant. This is pure evil in mortal form. Like, I think I teased this video all the way back with like Truck-kun. What was that, like a year ago? Jesus. But y'all already know we got the evidence on deck. And it is finally time to observe the Isekai Demon.
I hate how he's talking about our girl Tanya here because she is definitely adorable and sweet and chill, and I don't think she's listening. She's insane. Run for your fucking lives, man. Run for your fucking lives.
Without further ado, Exhibit A.
Spoilers.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I now present
this
to you
is gonna be so funny.
The origins of a demon.
The origins.
So we start
I
off
already know. I know exactly.
Meet Tanya.
I know you.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah. This Jeff Bezos ass businessman is Tanya. So as we can see,
yeah.
bro was laying off this guy right here. Bro said, listen, you ain't clocking in on time, you do subpar work, and you lazy as hell, so you fired, nigga. But bro's like, please, I have a family. But then he says, is that supposed to be my problem? You see, if you wasn't doing some shitty ass work, you wouldn't be in this situation right now. So out of my face.
Oh my God.
So
and as you can see, he's pretty broken up about it. You can see on his facial expressions, he's quite sad. You know, he's got like a sad face. He is a sad guy. Oh, no, I'm talking about the guy who's being fired. Oh, no, the guy who's firing him, no, he couldn't give a fuck. He could not care less.
Later on, while homie is at the train station, he ends up getting pushed into the tracks by the dude that got let off.
Yep.
And then he appeared once more.
Kaboom, baby. Hold up.
What's good with y'all niggas? Y'all never thought y'all would see me again, huh? Well, I'm back, getting better than ever. Look at me on the train. What, y'all thought y'all would never see me again after what the Tokyo Revengers did? After I squished that bitch and made her a can of Spam? It's so satisfying to see a protagonist's bones squished and splattered on my windshield. You will be a fine addition to my collection. Now, time to eat some cameras.
So homie ended up getting...
Oh, I thought he was gonna... Alright, he didn't mention the thing. I don't know if I should mention the thing now. Should I mention the thing? All I'll say is that's not quite how it happened. I mean, Tanya did get Isekai'd. You know what's weird? It's weird how Tanya was called Tanya in the Isekai'd world and also Tanya in that world. Yeah, that dude was called Tanya. You don't believe me? Why would I lie?
reincarnated into Tanya. And now bro really in the
Welcome to the
trenches.
new world, Tanya.
So Tanya had a plan. She said, I'll just join the military. So she ended up rising through the ranks pretty fast because she has the conscience of a 40-year-old man.
Yeah.
So she ended up becoming a drill sergeant. So she like, listen the f up. You listen to everything I say. If you
know what's so funny is that a lot of people who don't know this anime must be like, this doesn't make any sense. But they address it all the time in the anime, which makes it even better. They're constantly talking about, why are we letting this child do this shit? And they're like, well, the child gets results.
Disobey me, I will not hesitate to put my foot up your ass. If you disobey me again, I will put a bullet in your motherfucking skull.
Where's Lieutenant Squishy?
Question, can I go to the bathroom? Sure, you can go to the bathroom. You know what? You could do it right now for everybody to see.
Oh my God.
So obviously, they're taking this as a joke because they think that, oh, this is just a little girl. But dear God, they will learn. Because later on in the day, an explosion ends up happening. And she blasted these niggas out of the classroom. So then she walks up and she's like, look at y'all on the ground, ass tooted up like a bitch. So then bro,
So weird that he's just using the, like, he's literally just saying exactly what she said. Usually he likes putting his own sort of like words in here, but this is literally exactly what Ayuki said in the anime.
tried to hit her, but then she just slapped him. Then she says, didn't I tell you if you disobey me, I will put a bullet in your skull? Looks like your brains need to be rearranged because you can't follow orders for shit. But then Dog has to stop her. He's like, hello, chill. So after this incident, they ended up sending her on this recon mission. So she ends up finding some enemies, so she calls an artillery strike on them. So while they're getting bombed, she's just watching them, and she's like, look at them, running around like ants. Pathetic. They do.
It's actually so fucked. She's so fucked, man. It's actually so messed up.
But while she's doing this, she ends up getting attacked. So she's like, hey, cuz, I need reinforcements. But then they say, sorry, but we ain't got no reinforcements right now. Huh? So you all on your own. Delay the enemy till then. Over and out, my nigga. And look at her, she like, oh, hell no. They're sending me to die. But
They're
then
trying
she
to take
just
you out,
starts
Tanya.
losing it. She like, well, oh, fuck. Looks like we on pack watch tonight. So
I really feel like her facial expressions are just utterly damn terrifying, aren't they? Like, the whole anime is 90% Tanya just doing the freakiest fucking anime facial expression you've ever seen.
blitzes them and starts blasting. Oh my God, she blew up his arms. But then she ends up running out of ammo, so she's like, looks like I have to improvise. So she sucks this nigga. Then she grabs homie from behind and she's like, do you want to go boom boom?
She's literally like fucking Chucky, man.
Overkill.
Overkill.
Oh my gosh, she killed all of them.
She got a Halo kill streak.
She's like, pussies. So after that shenanigans, she ended up getting an award. And now they
That's
put
your
her on the
award,
front lines.
Tanya.
So she starts fighting this company right here, and she just starts going ballistic. So then she blitzes these dudes and cuts homie's head clean off with a ginormous smile on her face. Yo, she's just clapping them. So then she flies all the way up and starts talking to him.
I really forgot how fucked up this anime actually is. Did I black out some of this stuff? I don't remember it being this brutal. The arms, the chopping off the head and all this stuff. I don't remember it. I must have blacked some of this out. My word. The trauma is coming back to me. Jesus Christ.
Attention, you are on Imperial grounds. This is our land, so f off with that busted ass hockey puck on your head.
I do remember her saying
obviously
that.
They don't listen, so they just start shooting at her, but she just eats it. So she's like, so uncivilized. Well, time to pull out the aimbot.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So she ends up nuking them. So after the shot, she's like, God damn, your packs hit hard as shit. Now, please surrender and, Lieutenant, I think they're dead. God damn it. So after this,
How the hell did they not make more of this anime? Are they bringing out more stuff, more Tanya related stuff? We get another season or something, because This is making me realize how fucking peak this shit really was, man. It was so good and it was so messed up.
Tanya ended up having a run-in with these two soldiers. So these dudes end up trying to go take out the artillery, but that's not their orders. So Tanya's like, yo, the f y'all doing, man? That is not my orders. Get y'all asses back here. But they didn't listen and did it anyway.
Lieutenant Squishy!
So later on when they get back to camp,
Lieutenant
she calls
Squishy!
them in and she says, all right, y'all niggas going home. You can't listen to orders. I ain't got no patience for somebody that can't do their job. But they like, hell no, I'm playing work. So then she just looks at him and says, so are you saying that you're disobeying me? So you're saying I should kill you niggas right here? But Victoria ends up stopping her, so she's like, ah.
Victoria? That's not her name. That's Lieutenant Squishy. That's Lieutenant Squishy. I will hear nothing else.
Fine, f out of my face. But don't think y'all getting off light. So after this, those two ended up getting stationed at the rear because Tanya sent them there. So some days end up passing. So they end up getting a report saying that those two dudes, Kirsten and Harold, are dead. They ended up getting hit by a random shell. So Victoria goes and tells Tanya, yo, Kirsten and Harold are dead. And she's like, yeah, I know. So she's like, wait, what? Then Tanya says, that pillbox is very exposed and is an easy target for artillery fire, don't you think? So then she realizes, oh my God, Lieutenant, did you send them niggas to die?
No, it's just a coincidence. It's just a coincidence that she did the fucking Chucky smile like some demonic ass creepy doll from a horror movie. Oh no, she definitely sent them to die. like absolutely. Like I remember that scene. I remember, man, this anime. I don't remember being this messed up. It's been a while since I watched it. I'm gonna have to watch it again. Tanya is unhinged as hell.
No, bro. She sent them to their death because she knew that place was gonna get attacked. She said, I am the judge, jury, and executioner. Oh, nah. I can honest a guy in this trial right here just off of that. But this is just the beginning. It gets 10 times worse. So yeah, that was Exhibit A, and it's time to move on to Exhibit B.
Oh, that was Exhibit A. That was Exhibit A. Jeez, that was one exhibit.
I now present to you Exhibit B.
This is Exhibit B.
War crimes.
B
so
for
Tanya
war
ends up getting
crime.
permission from the generals to have a special
BAR?
battalion all to herself. So they give her a month to
Good
train.
idea.
So at the training ground, she ends up blowing up the entire place. So she's like, wake up, bitches. It's time for target practice. But not for y'all, for me. So hope y'all can survive for 36
not
hours.
for you guys,
so she
for
ends
me.
up shooting up a bunch of duds.
Amazing.
But then one ends up blowing up. So she's like, oh, I forgot. I accidentally added some live shows in there too. So, good luck. So this ends up going for 36 hours.
Yeah.
A whole day and a half.
Yeah.
So then after this is over, she's like, wow, y'all did it. Congratulations.
Yeah, you guys
now
aren't
let's
dead.
start exercise 2. Huh? Y'all got 48 hours to get your asses to the camp. So, quit looking at me stupid and get to stepping.
Is this nigga serious?
So she made them trek all the way through the freezing cold and through enemy territory to the new camp. So then they also ended up getting hit by an avalanche. So she's just standing over him like, wow, y'all some bums. So bro right here is knocked out. So she flies over to him and kicks the shit out of him. Then she just picks up dude right here and she's like, God damn, y'all sorry as shit. So about a month later, their training arc.
Worst teacher ever. Like, actually ever. I thought the dudes in Band of Brothers were bad. I thought the guys in Platoon were bad. And I didn't know nothing until I knew Tanya.
Finally complete.
She is.
Look at her. She's like, I wish some of y'all died. But oh well, congrats.
Imagine these people passing your insane training regimen that you have set up that literally was awful. And being angry that they passed.
Congratulations. You are no longer bitch.
That guy's nose on the right looks like it needs to be censored.
So let's go catch some bodies. So they end up fighting this one country called Dacia. So while they lighten them up, Tanya's just looking down on them like, wow, they are pathetic. What are they doing? The f are they? The British in the Revolutionary War? They're lighting up the line.
What are you
This
talking
ain't
about?
1776.
Come on.
So later on, they
What
end
do
up
you mean?
finding their base. So she lands and she's like, greetings, welcome to the fatherland. What is the purpose of your visit? Do you have your visas? Because if not, we're gonna have to deport your asses. Body bag.
And yeah, sadly, they did actually. They did, but they left them in the other pack. Oh no, that's not a good excuse. Okay, yeah, they died.
The purpose of your visit? Do you have your
blow some
visas?
people up.
Because if not, we're gonna have to deport your asses. Body bags included. So they start shooting at her and she says,
Bad,
so uncivilized.
bad
Kill
move,
them.
bro.
Kill them now. So then after this, she's like, all right, y'all want to have some fun? Let's go to their capital and blow that sky high.
Oh, I forgot about
night,
that.
they end up pulling up to their
Oh,
capital.
no.
So they end up giving Tanya the megaphone and she's like,
Greetings, everybody. It is my job to inform you that we are about to blow your shit sky f***ing high. This is your only warning.
all right, kill them niggas. So they end up just blowing up the place. Good God. So after this, they end up having another battle. So in this one, she said, just so
By the way, something that's left out here, these aren't her orders. Like, keep that in mind. Tanya is doing all of this on her own. Some things that were left out here. Tanya, like, they're on, technically, at this time, the losing side. So Tanya doesn't want to lose. There are drastic similarities between this and World War II, and Tanya is on the losing side, and it looks like her country is going to lose. So Tanya has to come up with all these crazy battle plans and ideas that are incredibly violent in order to change the tide of the war. So a lot of her orders aren't what you're seeing her do. She's doing this on her own. All the crazy, unhinged, blowing up city shit, that's her idea. That ain't coming from the top. That's coming from the top of her damn noggin.
oh, y'all know
She crazy.
I cancel reinforcements. I need to know if y'all got that dog in y'all. So then these bombers end up pulling up. She's like, yes, time for some action. So then she ends up jumping on the plane. Then she says, greetings and goodbye. I'm gonna just leave this right here if y'all don't mind.
Yeah, she's giving him some presents, you know? Here's some...
So then the other planes start retreating. So she's like, where do y'all think y'all going? Allow me to show you the latest and greatest aimbot installed by German super science. So she shoots it and oh my God, that is the most broken ass I have ever seen. Nah, that aimbot is out of control. That rivals Roberta's. Instead of phase, nah, I'm taking us for a throwback. Optic Tanya, nigga. So then she goes down to inspect the plane. But then time stops and you know who starts speaking to her again.
Yo, what's good, little nigga? You like the wood I sent you to? Send your
So he didn't really clarify this. But now he's bringing it back up. I'll clarify a little bit. Most of you have probably seen Tanya at this point, so I imagine all of you know this unhinged crazy stuff. But basically what's going on right now is this is God. This is like the God of the world. Mushoku Tensei style, right? This is like that shit. So God is the one who sent her there. God is the one talking to her. And keep in mind, like I said, I imagine most of you have seen this. God and Tanya are against each other. God is screwing with Tanya. God put Tanya on the losing side in a poverty-stricken place. And the whole reason Tanya is raising up is because she has this enemy that is God. And this whole nation worships God. And they're very godly worshipping country. And Tanya's always anti that. And God basically forces Tanya to be, worshipping God. So basically, if Tanya ever wants to use any weapons or any magic, she needs to say a prayer, which she's angry because she hates God. So there's a lot of stuff like this, which is crazy.
To her again.
Yo, what's good, little nigga? You like the wood I sent you to? Send your ass back to World War I so you can dig yourself out the trenches. Literally. That's why I sent your ass to trench warfare, nigga.
But then she ends up just shooting him. She's like, dog, I ain't got time for your bamboozled ass shenanigans today. So then about a minute later, she finds this cabin. So then she says,
Oh my God.
Yeah, that
should have been stationary in a whack-ass wooden building. So
that is the most isolated, out of the way, chilled looking cabin ever, and she just wiped it off the map. That was a little bit overkill.
After this,
What the
Tanya
hell?
ends up committing one of the most awful war crimes ever. So a resistance was forming in the Republic territory that they took over. So Tanya's crew pulls up and they try to ambush them. But this did not go well at all because she ended up bodying them. So after they crush this entire resistance, she ends up telling them, yo, all y'all better surrender now. But obviously they don't. So this one Imperial guy ended up running out, but they ended up shooting. But Tanya was recording the entire time, just waiting for them to slip up and take the bait. So that gave her the permission to wipe out the entire town. So she ordered an artillery strike on the entire place and just destroyed everything. Homes, civilians, it didn't matter. Everything was just getting blown up. So hours later, after the barrage finally ends, they end up getting orders to take out the remaining mages. But the thing is, the mages are by a bunch of civilians trying to evacuate. But Tanya's like, I don't care, an order's an order. So bro right here comes in here.
I don't care, an order's an order. You know what? You know the I was just following orders thing that you hear some people say, right? Tanya's the kind of person who is just following orders but doesn't tell you they were following orders. Tanya is just fucked like that. If anything, the fact that these dudes are hanging around civilians makes them more of a target to Tanya.
He tries to stop her. He's like, yo, this is just morally wrong. This is terrible. But she's like, an enemy is an enemy. Look at all them civilians right there. You think that some of them ain't gonna turn into soldiers one day? Oh, buddy, you best believe they are. Woman, kid, it don't matter. So then she smacks homie and puts him on the ground. So then she puts the gun on the ground and she says, so what's it gonna be? You or them? You can follow orders, can't you? So do it! And let's just say that was a very dark day. So yeah, that was exhibit.
Whoo-wee! I really must have blocked out some of this shit, man. I'm gonna have to go back and watch my own reaction to this series. Jesus Christ. Hey, Jesus Christ. So much of this is so much worse than I remember it being. I don't remember it being so fucked, man. I swear it wasn't this bad. I feel like someone just walked in on me watching some weird shit. I swear it's not usually like this. It's usually so much entertainment in this. Please don't look at my screen.
And it is finally time for our final exhibit. Exhibit C.
Oh, man, I don't want to watch anymore.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have finally reached our final exhibit.
I don't want to see anymore, man.
Exhibit C. Tearing
like, we literally saw her just like, come on, bro. Like, come on, man. Just make this one, like, really chilled. Why do I not remember so much of this? Jesus.
A part of
it was like 2 years ago.
Meet Colonel Sue, or Colonel from the U.S.
The first anime I watched.
Homeboys from Arkansas. So his daughter ends up.
Oh no! No, I forgot about this.
Very important. So later on, they end up having this battle with Tanya, and Tanya and them fucking them up. I ain't gonna lie. Colonel Sue's forces are dropping like flies. So then he sees Tanya and he starts having PTSD. He's like, wait a minute.
I forgot about this.
Remember you.
I forgot about this.
Girl that took out my whole squad that one day. Swear to God, I'ma kill your ass. So he ends up rushing her, but she just stabs the life out of this man. So she looks at him and she's like, wait a minute. Haven't I seen you before? Well, it really don't matter. You're a side character. I'll be taking that gun though. So she kills him and leaves him for dead. Or so we thought, because bro was still alive. He somehow tanked it. He tanked it with the power of God. So
yeah, the power of God, bro. I will say, Tanya is like, kind of like Overlord. You're not really rooting for the good guys. Although sometimes you are. But you're definitely not following the good guy's story.
About a week later, while they on another mission, bro comes back.
Here he is. He looks great, man.
Patch now.
Yeah,
so
he's looking good.
Going crazy. He got the trench gun and everything. Bro is not playing games.
No, he's got the freaking shotgun.
Close, she kicks a gun out of his hand and pulls out the attack knife. So she stabs him and she's like, yeah. How you like that, big boy? But bro ate the knife and he's about to explode himself. But the little old duckling ended up coming and saving him. So then she pulls out his gun and she's like, say goodnight, motherfucker. So she ended up dumping the whole mag in his ass. Then bro had no choice, so he just blew himself up after that. And look at her coughing. Back watch, nigga. Rip bozo, you won't be missed. Appreciate the new gun. So after she offed him, his daughter, the person that gave him that gun, Mary Sue, ended up enlisting to avenge her father. And dear God, her name is Mary Sue for a reason. Because she is a literal Mary Sue. She is broken. She's got the power of Jesus and Tanya's power on crack. So Tanya gets sent off to this country that's...
Yeah, man, I forgot about the whole father and the daughter giving him the gun. It's really weird in the anime where they're like, hey, Papa, hey, here's the gun. Oh, thank you, my daughter. Blah, 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 blah. God damn, man. Why am I watching this? I buried these memories for a reason. I forgot how fucked this series is.
Basically Russia in their world. So she gives him the mission briefing, so Victoria asks her, yo, are we permitted to defend ourselves or what? And she says, they're communist. Blow the shit out of them. So they get to Moscow, and she's like, all right, y'all know what to do, light this bitch up. So they just start wreaking havoc and blowing up everything. Then she saw this statue and said, I don't like that shit, tear that shit down. So then after they destroy the place, she's like, that looks way much better. I should invest in real estate here now.
It looks good.
So then
well done.
after
looks
this,
nice.
they do one of the
maniac.
most absolutely disrespectful things I've ever seen. They plant their flag on their capital and starts to sing their national anthem while shooting a music video. Oh, nah, bro. Who in their right mind would think of this? This is a hostile takeover on another level. She disrespected them in their hood. So they
imagine you're having some beef with someone and they come around your house and film a music video shit talking you in your damn house. You imagine how hurtful that would be? Exactly.
Here come old Mary Sue cooking
Oh,
her head
Mary
ass.
Sue.
Tanya says, my God, you are a bother. Here, eat my empty mag. So then she gut checks her, and then Mary Sue's like, wait a minute. Isn't this the gun that I bought my dad? Oh, nah, this was the that killed my dad. So then Tanya just starts lighting her up with her own gun that she bought her dad, and she put her ass out of commission. So then a couple days pass at another battle, and Mary ends up pulling up again. So they start fighting, so Mary's like, you stupid little nigga, you killed my papa. And Tanya's like,
This fight is so good, by the way. I also forgot how fucking amazing the animation is in this series as well. Honestly, shout out Saga of Tanya the Evil. This whole anime is damn peak.
Do you think I care? Not my problem, bitch. So Tanya ends up just straight up nuking her.
Yeah.
So she goes down to see if she's still alive.
And
she starts walking
she
out that
fucking
hole
is.
like the Terminator. She said, bitch, you best know I'm from Arkansas. I'm a Razorback, nigga. So she ends up socking Tanya and sends her into the spin cycle.
Yep, spin cycle.
And she's looking at her like, I waited for this day so goddamn long. So she just starts beating her. Mickey, monka, get your ass up, girl. So then after she finishes beating the life out of Tanya, she starts looking at this angel and she's like, yes, praise God. But Tanya ends up throwing a knife in her. So she tries to attack her, but she pops her. And then she said, you uncivilized animal. Tell your daddy I said hello. Oh. Oh my God, bro. She is just different. The dad and the daughter? Demon. But right before she's about to finish her off, homeboy ended up coming in and saving her. Ooh, she got lucky. And look at her. She like, damn. Should have domed her ass.
The GTA San Andreas effect there at the end. Yeah, man, I really did forget how fucked some of the story in this damn anime is. The fact that Tanya literally, like, the thing is as well, the anime presents these dudes as, like, the good guys. And in the world of history, they are, kind of. So, we're literally watching the bad guys get a super soldier and rewrite history where the good guys start losing. So you are like weirdly rooting for the enemy side, but then you follow stories of the good guys who are nice and have families and you just watch them get fucking brutalized. It very much is kind of like Overlord. It's super messed up.
All right, I've seen enough. Sit down. This is just demonic. The war crimes committed, killing your own men, literally traumatizing Mary Sue, as well as killing her father with the gun that she gave him, as well as cussing out God on multiple occasions. This is truly the spawn of Satan.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's another episode down. So hope y'all enjoy it. Make sure you follow your boy on IG and Twitter. Sub to the second channel, and I'm out of here.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I guess while you're following people on Instagram and Twitter, or if you want to call it X, go give me a follow over there. You know, we're nearly on 8,000 followers on Twitter. That's kind of cool. yeah, I kind of forgot about nearly all of this. I really did. Some people are going to be like, Luke, blah, 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 in the comment section. Truth is, I watch a lot of anime, all right? And Tanya, Saga the Evil was one of the first ones I watched. And yeah, there's parts of it I remember. The main part I remember, how messed up it actually gets. I forgot about the mass blowing of people up. Most of the time, innocent civilians, you know, cities. Tanya, you know, like how people have like agreements in war, you know, not to target civilians. Yeah, Tanya kind of doesn't ever sign those. She's much more of a, the opposite kind of version. She's more of a, there's the army, but behind those bros, that's the real treasure trove. You know, she's the kind of fucking supervillain that's going to fly over the soldiers to the town the soldiers came from and destroy that entire town. And then, like, she's got some Vinland Saga bitterness going on, you know? And if you know, you know. That's the kind of stuff that we're dealing with here, you know? Where do you all come from? We come from Beaconsfield. How do we get to Beaconsfield? We go down that road. All right, I'll be right back. Goes and wipes out all their family. That's the kind of vibe we're dealing with here, you know? And also, no remorse. At no point does she ever give a damn. Like, she don't care. There's no remorse. There's no nothing. She's some psychopathic nutjob killer that smiles while she kills you. Welcome to Saga of Tanya the Evil. This video was dark and crazy as hell, but man, it was fun reliving this awesome freaking anime. Whew! I really did forget how messed up this series was, and watching this video has made me once again remember how awesome this series is. If you haven't seen it, I recommend watching it. Even if you've just watched this video, you'll still love it. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out. Check out the original video, link in the description, and I'm gonna go, I don't know, man, do something nice. And as always, you will see me in the next video.